Vitaly, the deportation of a fallen prank king. In April 2025 he was charged after live streaming on Kick, disturbing the peace in the Philippines. He was charged with 3 counts of unjust vexation. The Philippines made an example of him, as well as a criminal offense involving harassment, annoyance, and public disturbance, an alarm and scandal charge, filed for causing panic and public disorder, and an attempted theft charge for climbing onto a police motorcycle. In 2026, he's charged with administrative violations leading to deportation and formally declared an undesirable foreign national and ordered deported to Russia after serving his sentence. He was processed for forced deportation to Russia. This is considered a charge in the immigration legal system, not a criminal offense like assault, but a legal penalty that carries serious consequences. His criminal sentence is finished, but his legal problems aren't. He's being held as a foreign national who is no longer welcome in the country. The Philippines have already made the decision. Vitaly is being deported, not back to the US, where he lived for years as a green card holder, but to the country listed on his passport, Russia, a place he hasn't lived in since he was a teenager. His court penalties are complete. His immigration clearance is done. His deportation order is active. When he lands in Russia, he'll technically be a free man, returning to a country with strict laws about public behavior, online content, and political expression, where his brand of shock-based streams may not survive, where his U.S. green card could be questioned or revoked depending on how American immigration interpret his foreign conviction. His future is uncertain, his career fractured, his reputation radioactive. For the first time in his life, Vitaly isn't in control of the chaos is in control of him. What happens next is up to the immigration officers processing his case, and the country he's being forced to return to. The prank king who once ran wild across the world is now getting a one-way ticket home. To a home he no longer knows. That's not to say that Vitaly doesn't still have supporters. People who care what happens to him, or people that are laughing at his downfall for being a cocky degenerate streamer. Some will watch with sympathy, others with popcorn. His story isn't over, but the era of reckless pranks, shock value chaos, and untouchable ego has finally caught up with him. Whether he rebuilds, disappears, or spirals even further is something only the next chapter will reveal. But the internet never forgets, and the consequences are the result of years of pushing boundaries, until the boundaries pushed back. As the dust settles and the cameras stop rolling, Vitaly is left with the one thing he's never been able to prank his way out of: reality. And whatever comes next, he'll have to face it without the safety net of fame, adrenaline of chaos, and the illusion that he can outrun the consequences. In the end, the prank king didn't just lose the crown. He lost the kingdom.
They began deporting from the country and they donated money. They're following us. We gotta get out of here.